Number one, lose the fear of being perceived. The fear of being perceived can hold you back tremendously and can really take you away from unlocking the full potential within you. Take it from me, I've spent years hiding behind a mask. And I wish I was talking metaphorically speaking, but I'm actually talking literally, hiding behind a mask for years. Now, what do I mean by that? So, we all remember the COVID mandate and how we had to wear a mask for COVID. I enjoyed that a little too much because I like the fact that wearing a mask, I couldn't be perceived. You couldn't see me. All you saw was my eyes. You couldn't see me. So even after the mask mandate was lifted, I continued to wear one. Yes, I continued to wear a mask for years. I just recently stopped last year. I was hiding myself away from the world. When I would go to work, I would wear a mask. When I would go to school, I would wear a mask. When I would leave my house, I would wear a mask to the store, etc. You name it, I wore a mask. And I did it for numerous different reasons. Not wanting to be perceived, not seeing my beauty, not seeing my potential, and just thinking life would be better if I was just hidden away. And that's exactly what I did. And it ruined me more than I knew. And at the time, it didn't seem like a big deal. But as it kept on going, I realized how much it was holding me back and how much opportunities it was holding me back from. If you would have told me 2 or 3 years ago that I would have been doing a YouTube channel, I would have looked at you like you had two heads. I would have been like, there's no way. I can't see me putting myself out there like that for not only the people around me to see, but the whole world to see. You have to get rid of that fear of what people think about you. And I know it's easier said than done, but as soon as you get rid of that fear of what others think about you, you can move on to the next step in your life. And more opportunities come your way. You become a magnet because you're not constantly thinking about what this person is thinking, what that person is thinking, what that person is thinking. You're thinking about yourself and what you like and what you can bring to the world. God didn't bring us into this world for us to hide ourselves away. He didn't bring us into this world to be in a box and not explore. He brought us into this world to be a light. Your fear of being perceived can look different, and not the same way mine was, of course, because mine was kind of dramatic, But your fear of being perceived can look different to you in a different scenario in your life. So think about something in your life that you're holding back from, or you're, hidden away in fear. Something in your life that's holding you back from unlocking that full potential within yourself. Just sit with it and think of it for a second. And once it comes to mind, get rid of it 100%. No holding back this year. Number two is an important one, and that is speaking positive affirmations to yourself daily. Positive affirmations to yourself in the mirror every morning and every night. And I'm telling you, that makes a tremendous difference. Why? Because there is power in what we speak into ourselves and into our lives. And it's important to pour into yourself. No negative self-talk. There's so much power in what we say to ourselves and what we say just in general. It even says it in the Bible. I gotta quote the Bible. It even says in the Bible, the tongue has power of life and death, and those who love it will eat its fruit. The tongue has so much power. What we say and what we bring out of our mouths have so much power and so much of an impact on us. We don't even know. So use the words that come out your mouth about yourself positively. Don't speak any negativity onto yourself. Whether you don't like the way you look, whether you like the way you look in the mirror daily and tell yourself you're beautiful and speak of the positive things about yourself. Pour into the positive. Try that. Do it for a month and tell me how that works out for you. You can speak positive affirmations to yourself. You can write out positive affirmations. You can have sticky notes around your mirror of positive affirmations. But as long as you're keeping yourself and you're pouring into yourself and you're reminding yourself of who you are, you'll see a difference. I promise. Number 3, and this is an important one, change your environment. Whether it's you need to change your group of friends, whether it's you need to change your relationship, etc. I don't care. If it's stopping you from growing and reaching your full potential, change it and cut it off immediately. There is so much power in the people you surround yourself with, how they speak to you, how they treat you, whether they see your value or your potential or not. That can change the way you see and perceive yourself, the way you're treated, all that. So I say if you are around a group of people that don't see your value, your potential, or they speak down to you, or they belittle you, or they just make you just not feel right about yourself, I say you cut them off and run. Now, some people, they don't know, they can't tell, like, if they are around a toxic group of people. Sometimes it's hard to see, you're blinded by it. Now, if you are in that position, I say you pray this powerful prayer, okay? Then this prayer is powerful. You pray to God, and then you just say to God, God, I pray you reveal to me who I need in my life and who is holding me back from my full potential. And whoever is, cut them out of my life and allow me to find a way to remove myself. And I'm telling you, that is a powerful prayer. And once you say that prayer, he moves in action quickly. So if you're praying that prayer, you better be ready for what comes after it. And if he shows you, don't question and be like, oh, like, was that really for me? Is that really true? You go with it and you run with it. If he makes a way out, you take that way out. You go with it and you run with it. Don't question it. And the reason why I say that prayer is needed is because you can be in a toxic relationship or toxic friendship and not know it. I've had friends, me included, that's been in that situation. It can just happen. It can sneak up on you and you don't even notice it. You don't know it. Sometimes you just, honestly, things slip over your head. So I say, that's you. Just try it out. I'm telling you, try it out. But gotta be ready for it. Last one, number 4, gaining your confidence through Christ. There is no other way to continue your journey of confidence without Christ in it. Read the Bible and pray, because when you read the Bible, you start to see yourself the way God sees you. And God looks at us as if we're precious, because we are, and he looks at us through so much value. So I say, take the time to read your Bible every day and grow your confidence through Christ. That's number 4, and that honestly should have been number 1, but yes. Find your confidence through Jesus. There's no other way. Okay, so that concludes the end of my video. Thank you so much for watching. That was just a few steps of what I do or what I used. I'm sure there's a whole bunch more out there that I can tell you guys about, but just for the sake of the video and the length of the video, I only chose a few. So maybe I might make this into a little series, you know, like a little journey as well. Let me know what you think. But yeah, thank you for watching. Bye.